Hi, my name is Austin Juliano, and today I want to share with you my complete guide to getting paid to speak and how I got my first paid speaking gig where I made $12,500. So this story happens about a year ago. Prior to that, I joined Toastmasters and I've been a part of that organization for about a year. In that time frame, I've become very comfortable getting up on stage and speaking for short speeches. This is important for the story, but you need a baseline knowledge of where my abilities were for this to make sense for you. So one day I open up my email. There's this email in my inbox, a event organizer promoting their event. And I'm in the social media space, and this event happened to be one where there's a bunch of marketing officers of Fortune 100 companies that are going to be there. And for me, this is absolutely perfect of an event to go to because that is my target demographic of people who I like to work with. I could probably get a potential client out of it. So I got really excited. From there, I actually reached back out to the person who was organizing this event, trying to get me to pay money to go see this event. And I sent a pitch. And in this pitch, it was a short little email that said, "Hi, my name is Austin Juliano. I'm a viral content creator and award-winning public speaker. And if there's availability, I'd love to speak at this conference." So instead of me paying her money, I'm like, hey, you should bring me in to speak. But not only did I send this email, I attached my media kit with some topics that I've spoken about, some testimonials, and also a couple examples of talks I've given in the past. Now, if you don't have a media kit or any of that stuff, don't worry about it. There's a link in the description where you can get awesome media kits. You can actually look at the one I used. It's pretty amazing. Now, I get an email back from her and it says something like, "Unfortunately, Austin, we are full on speakers and we can't have you speak at this event. Maybe next year, but I love what you're doing. Can you please come to the event? Here is a free ticket." Yeah. Drive up to the event, and the first thing I do is I look for this person that I was communicating with, the event organizer, and started building a relationship because all of the events you want to speak at, somebody has to make that whole thing happen. And if you can't speak at that particular event, they're probably organizing a number of them. As the first day's event was starting to wind down, because it was a 2-day event, I sought out this event organizer again and just struck up a conversation. "How's your day going? Are you super stressed out?" Just making small talk. And she said to me, "This first day is going really great. Thankfully, it's over with. Tomorrow, though, I'm super stressed. We just had a speaker drop last minute." Light bulb moment. I have been training for a year now for this exact moment. And it was like that thing where you see in the movies where people stop time, break the fourth wall, and start talking to you. Oh my God, this is your moment, Austin. I muster up my courage and I say to her, "Hey, I'm actually a public speaker and I'd be happy to get up on stage and do a speech for you." She was not 100% on board. She's like, "Well, I don't know. What would you speak about? How would you do this? It's right in the morning. You don't have time." So I whip open my computer and I show her a workshop that I do. Now, this workshop is usually an hour, and I go through some of my slides. I'm like, this is a workshop I can do. I can cut this down because you're saying it's only a 15-minute speech, and I can do a little morning workshop where people can get real advice and take this away. And it also warms them up in the morning because the first speech is usually a dud. Everybody's trying to get their coffee in them. So this would get them interacting and interesting. And then actually I can turn it around and do maybe a Q&A to make it even more engaging. Because what we're trying to do is just bring value to these marketing officers. And she's like, "Okay, what do I got to lose?" And I was like, "Awesome." I walk away, nice and calm, turn around the corner and start freaking out because this hour-long presentation, I got to cut down to 15 minutes. I have not even a day to get this done. Oh crap. The rest of that conference, I was just off in the corner, doing my work, freaking out, trying to get this together. Super calm whenever this girl walked by. I was like, "Yeah, I got this, no problem." But I'm freaking out a little bit. It's okay. It's normal to freak out at these sort of experiences. The day comes. It's my time to get up on stage. I'm doing everything in my power not to freak myself out because these are chief marketing officers of Fortune 100 companies. They know everything when it comes to marketing. And then there's little old me. So I get up on stage, show a quick little presentation. I think I showed about how to use Twitter video in the B2B sales process. and just how awesome of an engagement tool it is. But then what I did is I was like, I need to blow people out of the water here because I want them to hire me. So I pulled out all the stops and I went, all of you are marketing officers. All of you are very smart in here. I want to challenge each and every one of you. I want you to tell me what your business is, what your marketing challenge is, and I'm going to build a marketing strategy up here on stage in front of everybody. And it was awesome looking at everybody's faces because these guys are type A people and they're like, oh, you think you're that good? I got you. I'm going to challenge you. And like, there's that little bit of that like do or die mentality that came in. So people started throwing me these questions about their various businesses, and I start coming up with these ideas, and it actually worked really great because there was this one girl who's like throwing me question after question, and I'm like, okay, this is what I do. This is what I do, you know, and there's this back and forth, and everybody was like, oh, this is really cool. And then what I did is my favorite type of close. Now I have a video that talks about the 6 different ways you can actually get paid to speak. And since I was up on stage and I was speaking for free, I had to use one of the other methods to get paid. I said, okay, if you guys want to talk to me afterwards, I'm going to be at the back. Come talk to me and maybe we can talk about how I can help you with your businesses and your marketing. So come see me at the back. And this girl who was asking me all these different questions ends up hiring me to come into her organization and build a marketing campaign. And she paid me $12,500 for a seriously simple workshop. Now, hopefully this story illuminates the various steps you need to take to get paid speaking gigs. But if not, I've broken it down into 10 easy steps. Step 1, be prepared for luck to strike. Luck is a real thing. There's that quote that luck is when opportunity meets preparation. For a year, I was in Toastmasters practicing speaking. That was my first step in preparation. Step 2, I had my value prop figured out. My value prop is I'm a viral content creator and award-winning public speaker. I know how to make viral content. I know how to get up on stage and talk and wow. And that's why you want me to speak at your conference. Step 3 is having your media kit ready to go. A media kit adds so much credibility to every single one of your pitches. So I had my media kit and I sent it along with my value prop in that little tiny email. I would not have gotten that opportunity if I didn't have both of those things prepared, ready to go when the opportunity was there. Step 4, I showed up and I was ready to network. I wasn't there trying to sell, I was trying to build relationships. That is the most effective thing in building your business, building your brand, is building relationships with key people. Step 5 is help them out. When somebody is in trouble, there's nothing better than being like, yo, I got you. I'll step in, I'll help out. Step 6, and this may be the most important step out of all the steps. Pitch yourself. Sell yourself. If you actually look at the story, I had to sell myself 3 times. I had to sell myself when the email came in that said, hey, you want me to speak? And they said, nope, here's a ticket. I had to pitch myself and sell myself again when somebody dropped out and I said, hey, I can stand up and I can get up on that stage. Then I had to sell myself a 3rd time at the end when I said, hey, come talk to me at the back of the stage. I may be able to help you out with your marketing initiative. Never be afraid to sell yourself. Selling yourself is so important because if you have genuine value you can deliver to people, then it's a disservice if you don't offer that to people who could use it. You 100% have to change your mentality around selling yourself. You have a valuable gift, so go out there and pitch and sell yourself. Share your message. 7, I did not worry about making money on the front end. I looked for all the money on the back end. As a public speaker, it is great when somebody pays you thousands of dollars to get up on stage and actually give that talk. But so many people are looking to get paid right away before they give the goods. If you look for all the money on the back end, and if you don't know how, I literally have a link in the description about the 6 different ways you can get paid to speak. If you focus on getting the money in the back end, you will make so much more money long term. Step 8, focus on giving value over selling. Giving value is the most fundamental aspect of public speaking. No one will ever say, you gave me too much value. Everybody wants that. That's why you're up here. That's why you're listening to me right now. Hopefully I'm giving you value. If I'm giving you value, if you're liking this video, give it a like. Let me know, that helps. When I was up on stage, I was like, I need to give the most value. So I'm like, let's do a workshop so you can see the real world results of my expertise. And then let's do a Q&A, which is radically different than what everybody else was doing, where I put myself on the firing line and said, give me your best shot. That piqued up everybody's heads. That brought value. That was new and interesting and different. Do not be afraid to make a little bit of a ruckus and try something different and unique. Step 9 and step 10 kind of go together. At the end, I sold myself, and I was not afraid of selling myself. Now, I didn't do a hard sell, and I didn't do that like, here's my $50,000 offer that you could get for $9.99 if you act now. No. I just said, hey, if you want to talk to me, if you think I can help you, I will be at the back of the room, out of the way. Let's have a conversation. It's called a soft sell. It's not a hard sell. Soft sells are amazing. I allow other people to self-qualify and come talk to me because not everybody there was wanting to talk to me. I'm sure I didn't impress everybody. I impressed one person. That's all I needed. But most importantly, I went to the back of that room and I stood in my power and I went, I am worth this attention. You are worth the attention. I am worth this attention. I did a great job. The right people are gonna come to me, and I was open for that sale. I see so many speakers go up on stage, do a great job, and as soon as they get off stage, they run away and they hide. They're nervous and in their head. Step into your power. Just stand there. Stand there for a couple of minutes and allow the right people to come to you. Do not get in your head. Allow the universe, God, people, however you want to describe it, to work for you. If you made it this far in the video, let me know if you liked this video, this type of content. I'm trying something new here. So hit that like button, drop some comments, tell me your feelings about this type of video. That'd be great. I'd love to hear any and all of your thoughts. If you enjoy this type of content, would you please hit that subscribe button and also turn the notifications on so you get notified every single time I drop a new video. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys on the next video.